I'm on comments. I have to I have to change it, and I forgot. Oh, and I forgot to set my
Oh, and I am just
I,
sweating like a pig, except pigs don't sweat. But I am sweating like a Lisa.
like Elisa. Okay. Uh-huh. Eh,
Oh,
well, as long as you're not sweating like a Jeff, you're good. I will
okay.
tell
Well,
I will tell you there is a really good reason why his work clothes are not allowed in the house. Oh, let's see here where we're at. Let's see if I can. Okay. We don't want that. That's too tight. Here we go. Whew. Well, hello everyone. That I don't see anybody just yet, but I'm sure they're coming.
yes.
Um,
If you're watching the replay, whew, we're just
y-
happy to be here. So
yes, that's right.
I
We're
tell
we're
you,
both
today
happy
I
to be
had to
here.
really want to do this to get it done because oh,
Oh,
it was not
well,
easy. Hi,
uh,
Mindy. Glad to see
hi.
you, hon.
Uh, I found out yesterday what's causing the headaches in my face for the last month.
What is that?
Well, I get to go have another root canal.
Oh no.
Yep. Um, so there goes our fall trip for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
So,
sorry about that. Shoot.
the twice in the month, it's been in my face, and in a month, twice, two different weekends, and of course it was weekends. My teeth have hurt, and so I thought the last time it was like Friday, and I thought, this is ridiculous. My teeth are hurting. My teeth should not hurt. Um, so let's let's call the dentist. So I did, and got an appointment for yesterday. And it didn't take him long to tell me, yep, you got some problems. So I guess I get to have another root canal. So, which is, just my fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, they scheduled it for the same day as my eye appointment. And that stupid eye doctor takes, I have an 8:10 eye appointment. I just have a consultation, so it wasn't like it was a big deal about the root canal first one. But it's not till 10:30. But I had to change it because the eye guy is never on time. He
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah. I mean, even though I easily could have gotten across town in 30 minutes, I can't judge that he would be done in 2 hours. I have sat in his office sometimes 2 and 3 hours because they overbook. Mindy, first off, it hasn't been bothering me. I couldn't tell it was my teeth at first. Um, and I have my first appointment with the endodontist is in 2 weeks on the 15th. So that's, not too far out. Not like the first one I had to have him do because that was during COVID and it was just awful. But so I have an appointment in 2 weeks, and I imagine they'll schedule me for, 2 or 3 weeks after that. So in a month and a half, I should get it done. Um, it's just paying for the bloody things because then I have to have a crown. So I just hate that my teeth are so bad that I end up having to have this happen once a year. The last one was last October.
Well, I was
So
thinking it wasn't that long ago.
it was last October. She said I don't even have to fill out paperwork because it's not been a year.
Oh. Yay.
In that, yeah, that's what she said. Well, at least it's you don't have to do paperwork. And I'm like, great. Just that's the most important part of this whole thing.
That's
Is
right.
not having to do paperwork. So
That just makes me feel so much better.
it is, Mindy. They did put me on antibiotics because there's a small abscess, and therefore, um, he thinks the antibiotics will help. And if that helps, then maybe I won't have a headache, because I've had a headache in my face, but we've had storms. We've had constant storms. So I just sort of figured it was the storms. And sure enough, it wasn't. So, hi, Tanya. We may
Hi,
have
Tanya.
some.
It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We're hopefully gonna have somebody new here today, Lisa.
Oh,
Um,
true.
well, after I actually have some I have some, what do I want to call that? Enabling to do today. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I know. Um, the because I was really kind of grumpy. And because then Mom wanted me to go get her some yarn, I had to go to Hobby Lobby.
Oh,
And you know how that can be. But while
yes.
I was in Hobby Lobby, I met two really nice ladies from over at Crestview in the paper department, because so I told her we would be here today. Hi, Barbara. You
Hi,
found
Barbara.
us.
Good to see you.
You
I'm glad
found
you
us.
found us.
I hope people. Oh, you know what, Lisa? I should go make sure everybody knows we're here.
I would be glad for you to do that. I'm not sure my brain knows how. I barely managed to get us on.
I will handle it. It just I just gotta do it. Let's see here.
Hi, Andrea.
Hello, Andrea. I can't see chat, so I'll be back in a minute.
She's going to go tell everybody on Facebook that we're here
Yep.
because I'm too lazy or something to do it.
Oh dear. You're too lazy? No, I don't think so. Oh dear. Too funny.
Well, the puppy better not start whining for me very soon because I'm not very inclined at the moment to be extra accommodating.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I wouldn't
Oh.
let him stay longer than is good for him, but I'm not. I wouldn't jump at the first minute because I know he's done everything he needs to do to sleep for 2 hours if he'll just do it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But
Well,
um,
and babies do need to learn to take care of themselves a little bit.
yeah.
Not a lot, just a little bit.
Anyway, I got the monitor on so I can hear if he needs me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Come
can you
on.
do that online, Barbara?
What's she doing?
She's studying for a written driver's exam. I know a lot of times you can take things online and they have videos, and that's easier. That's the way Ethan did it, was online.
It was online. Um,
The test and everything was online. Of course, I'm not in California, but
right. Okay, I have some enabling. You want to make me big for just 1 minute? I'm going to,
absolutely.
because some of it is a little bit bigger. Um
Enable away. I don't need to be
I
enabled though. I'm just telling you.
I know. I'm going to actually do a haul when I can, but I didn't have time today. So I'll do a haul just as soon as I can, but because it's time sensitive, I wanted to get it done right now. Hobby Lobby has got a ton of their trims on clearance. Like this one
Oh,
was $6 and it was $1.49. So
wow.
I'll show more in the haul. But the other thing is Paper Studio. They have half the aisle is filled up with these envelopes and envelope and card sets and all that kind of stuff. And I
Right.
got several things with the idea of doing some more envelope type journals. Um, but and like I said, I'll show everything in a haul. But like this box, this with the multiple colors,
Ooh, that's
they're
pretty.
in it
Those would make a
gorgeous.
great journal.
Those are normally $25 and it was $6.24.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I didn't.
I may have to be enabled.
Yeah, yeah, it was really hard to leave any of it was the deal. That was the only problem. I don't need envelopes, but it was really really hard not to just go hog wild.
An
Um
envelope journal would be fun though.
yeah, well, and that's I
I've
make
done one,
lots
but
of
it's been a while.
yeah, I
Well,
make
actually, I
lots
did a
of
bunch
little
of them, but it's been
envelope
a while.
journals like in the same no, in Mary's videos and um in the slash your stash videos we've been doing.
Yeah.
Um, I've done several
You have
envelope
made
type
really cute journals.
envelope type journals, but so I have some ideas for those that I really think will be fun, and but I just like I said, I don't know when I'll get my haul done, and um I didn't want if you want envelopes, if you need envelopes, now is the time to go look, right? Love that paper. I've been thinking of going across the mountains to Reading for a field trip to Hobby Lobby and Trader Joe's. Was that big package with paper or just envelopes? These, um, it's like a folded card. There's a set of envelopes and then a folded card for each one. I haven't actually opened them, but just a minute, I'll open it
To
for
say,
you,
but this
Barbara.
would be a good time.
Oh, well, and you got me still big. So I
Yeah.
don't need to be. I don't need
If
to
you're
be
going to
big.
open it and show them, I'll leave you big.
Okay. Well, envelope card. I figured that I couldn't tell for sure, but I had a feeling it was. The insides of the cards are white. So that's something you have to consider. This is the card.
Oh,
So
weird.
no, it's not weird because this is cheaper. Um,
Okay.
they only colored that one side, and that's a lot of cardstock. Hi, Vanessa. A lot of cardstock is white in the middle and white on the back, and to have cardstock that's not white all the way through is more expensive. But so there's cards and envelopes to match, and they've got the nice and see that even the envelope is white on the inside, but they have the nice flat. There are some cards that have the pointy thing, but
Hi,
these all
Vanessa.
have this flap, which makes it easier to do an envelope type journal
Yeah.
with like a little with like pages made out of the cards. See, that was kind of my thought, and I don't know that that's exactly what I'll do with it, but for $6, yeah, they were $6.24, I think, Barbara. No, yeah, $6.24 for a whole big box, and there were multiple types of colors. They were like in color families. Um, so Yeah, I think there'll be some fun things to do with them. I have, I have some ideas for them. And then, like I said, they had packages of cards. They had packages um, of things, and I'm like I will do a haul and try to get it done. I went after Mom specifically requested a couple of different colors of yarn, which she's been doing that more lately. And if it keeps her busy and happy, I will go to the store and buy her yarn. But the
Yes,
problem is,
but
I was in a really wicked mood. I shouldn't have gone yesterday. So, don't go right after you've been to the dentist. That's just what I'll tell you.
Okay. Sounds like good advice to me.
Was not a wise decision. Of course, not the last time, but
Oh, there's Mary from Hobby Lobby. Hi, Mary.
there's Mary from Hobby Lobby. Yay! You're late to the party, but you're here. Um, that you're not
Well, we
late to the
just barely
party.
started.
Yeah, we just got started. I just enabled them a little bit and told them that Hobby Lobby has stuff on sale. So, but welcome, Mary.
We're glad you're here.
What did Mary Barbara gonna go? I'm gonna go online to Hobby Lobby. Oh, that would be a good idea to go online. If I shopped online, I'd probably be in serious world of hurt. Hi, Kathy. I'm just gonna finish out. I was making last week. I made little collages on my brown paper pages. That's and I did find some more of this paper. Just a minute. This paper, which it's old. I punched it a long time ago, and I put it in here already. Um, so I found some more of that, so I just put it in there. But I'm going to finish up my brown paper pages with a little collage on each one, so that's done. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. Good to see you.
Hobby Lobby will get you every time. That's true. I actually can get in and out of there. We're talking about my root canal. The When I went to this new or endodontist, okay, this will be the third time he's had to do a root canal in 3 years. Um, anyways, he has to drug me to the max because I'm stupid afraid of root canals. And it's ridiculous, but I am. And
Well, I'm right there with you.
well, if you hadn't had one really bad one, I probably would have been all right. But a really
Yeah.
bad one, and you end up I'm just petrified. I can hardly go to the dentist now. Um. Anyways,
Well, I haven't had a root canal, but when I was a kid, um, the dentist I had thought I had a tiny little cavity, and so he just started doing it without giving me anything.
ooh,
And I was trying so hard to be a good patient that I was just, I mean, I was wadding up a napkin in my lap, and just tears were streaming down my face. And he finally noticed, and he's
oh,
like, "Is that hurting?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "I'm sorry,
oh,
I'm too far in now to give you anything."
oh,
So
oh.
I
He
get
he fibbed. He flat
I
out
get
fibbed.
well, it doesn't matter whether he fibbed or not.
Yeah.
It was too traumatic, and
Yep.
I
Hmm.
even just going to get my teeth cleaned, I get sick at my stomach and have issues just to do that. So, and I've had
Um.
a lot of cavities and crowns, but I haven't ever had a root canal.
Well. Um. The cavities and the crowns. Um. I did 99% of what's been done in my mouth up until about 10 years ago was done without any anesthetic because the anesthetic they used to give gave me such a horrible headache that I would be sick for 3 days. So I got used to it. I could do it. Now, the reason I know that they fibbed is that my dentist would say, if it gets to be too much, raise your hand and we'll stop and get something. And he put a gold crown. He had to, now, he didn't do a root canal, but he had to mend a broken tooth to put a crown on the year I was, it's my second or third year of college. And I had to have him stop in the middle and give me something because I just couldn't take anymore.
Yeah.
But the I boo-booed that one. Oh, no, I forgot to ink. Oh, and Lisa let me forget.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
Yep,
I'm getting used to it. Everything's my fault.
that's right. It's all your fault.
Yeah. Go online to watch these people training puppies, and they're like, well, if they don't get it, it's because you didn't teach it right.
Oh,
Of
great.
course not. It's always my fault.
Hi, Teresa. Yeah, I forgot the ink. Yes, I've lost it. You know. Anyway, so
Of course, Hannah's always there to say, Mom, they're dog trainers. Of course they get it done right the first time. We are
that's
not. This is our first
that's
try. Don't get
that's
all all guilty.
that's it. And I'll bet you there isn't a single one of us that feels like we did it right the first time with our kids.
Oh, well, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm
So
gonna have to do. I didn't ink this either.
uh-oh, we boo-booed.
I boo booed. See, it's all my fault.
Yeah, I'm using my Stabilo all. I got a brown one when I was out on our trip with Jamie. We went to this amazing art store in Houston, and I was able to get a brown Stabilo all along with some other colors. I got several colors. Um, and then I decided when we were in Tucson to actually get a second brown one because I just knew that I was going to need it.
Hi, Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy, there you go. Hmm.
Well, I just want him to be a polite boy. I want him to be, where he doesn't jump on people or bite people or make a nuisance of himself so that I don't have to be embarrassed by him.
Yeah.
I'm not trying
Well,
to turn him into a superstar. just I just want him to obey. Oh,
and if they don't jump now, as far his breed may you may have trouble with him nipping at people's heels. Perry's puppy that he lost this last year, um, she never did get over the. Now he would fuss and she would stop, but she had a bad habit of wanting to get at your heels. Now she never bit ever, but she would, get hold of
yeah.
your ankle kind of thing because that was her breed. That was what she was bred to do, and it took a
Well,
lot.
he's gotten better about mouthing you more softly, unless he's
Hmm.
overexcited, and
Yeah.
then he doesn't have as much control of his bite. So when he gets like that, then he just doesn't get to play anymore. We go in the crate or something till he can calm down.
Hi, Mina. Mina's here. She can't stay because she's grocery shopping, but
Hi,
she
Mina.
wanted to
Thanks for
say
checking
hi.
in.
That's not too bad with the Stabilo to ink it. I just gotta remember to ink the next one and not, you know. not mess up again.
I think that turned
And
out okay too.
oh yeah, that came out. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know if I want that fabric there or not. Kathy, he is half Australian cattle dog and half pit bull.
Bye, Mina. Really good to see you.
So he's got, the nipping in his, and what scares me the most right now is that, of course, we've always got him on a leash. So even when, when we're in the house, so we can catch him before he does something that's naughty, so that he doesn't get to reinforce himself by doing it again. um, so, but when my mom comes over, he loves, oh, he just gets so excited to see her. I mean, you would think that she was like raw chicken or something, I mean, he just is so excited to see. And he just, and he just goes and winds himself around her feet,
And
in and
yeah,
out, in
and
and out, and he's winding that leash around her ankles. And I'm like, Mom, do not move. Do not
yeah,
try to move. Let me get him unwound because I'm scared he's going to trip her, But he's just so excited. He just can't hardly stand it. And yes, he has stubborn genes. He does. He's all, like, I don't want to come in. I'm not going to come in. You could even offer me a treat and I'm not going to come in. And so I just have to get up, go get him and pick him up and bring him in, which he does not like. And he lets me know with a growl and a nip. So, um, but I just do it anyway because he's got to come in. But once he gets big enough, I can't pick him up. He's got to be better behaved than that. So, um, because I won't always be able to just pick him up and bring him in if he doesn't obey. But he, we went to the park today for a few minutes trying to get him tired so I could come out here. And he was so good. Hannah's been trying to teach him. There's a big dog across the street, and when he goes out in the front yard, that dog barks and barks and barks. And it's behind the fence. Well, it's behind their a gate at their driveway, but you can see it, and you can see how big it is. And I don't think it's probably a nice dog, but it just barks really loud and it scares him. So Hannah's been taking him out there and making him sit on the sidewalk and feeding him treats while he just sits and watches that dog and realizes that dog's not going to bother him. And so when we were at the park, he heard a dog bark and he ran to me and sat down. And he was like,
oh,
okay, I'm good. I'm good, right? I'm good. I was like, yes, you're good. You did good.
yeah, good
And then
baby.
some some men were walking by, and we haven't really got him acclimatized to men because he hasn't really been around any. But except my stepfather, except he's always sitting in his chair, so he's very benign.
Mm.
Anyway, these guys were walking by and they were walking up, and from a long distance he saw him and he came and he sat down beside me, and I was giving him treats and telling him how good he was. But the closer he got, the more excited he was, the more he wanted to go greet them. And I was like, no, you have to sit. And and they were watching him, and he was just, oh, and he finally just couldn't take it anymore, and he jumped up and started to go to him. And I was like, no, you can't go greet him, you have to sit. And the guy was like, oh, but that's so hard, Mommy, that's just so hard. I was like, yes it is, but we got to do it.
Uh-huh. Um,
Yes, I had treats for him and he did good. I if I have a pocket, it has treats in it. um because he does do better when he has treats. But he's right now, there are certain times when treats are not good enough, and he's just not interested in treats.
I didn't think maybe for Mary's benefit because she's new, we should kind of explain what we're doing. Because we haven't. Uh,
Go for it.
Give me 1 second. Let me find out what this is. Oh, okay. Um. Anyways, what we did was we both have multiple cookbooks for images and background and stuff like that. I have half a dozen different things that I can pull from. Some I've gotten at estate sales, some I've had a long time. Um, the outside of this book was actually a cookbook that had, oh, it had different innards in it. I don't see where they're at, but I
Julie?
took the. Hi, Julie. I took them out, and then I had some of these odd envelope things that were in a cookbook that I've had my whole life. I think, um, and I covered the outside of my cookbook with pages out of another cookbook, and the inside too. And then we've just used the images out of the cookbooks we've had to do our decorating and make it. We're working on pockets. I made some dividers. This was what was in one of the books, was these cardboard ones. I made some more cardstock ones of my own. I put tabs on some. I'm making pages. Um, like I said, I put pockets on some things. I have, we're working on pockets, tags, decorating, that kind of thing right now. Um, so, and I have some of these. These are old recipe cards. I pulled the other day. I pulled something that I'm gonna make a dozen recipe cards. Oh, it's this one. This is the cake that you should make for each month's birthday. So I'm gonna create a recipe card from each one of these too. So um, that's where I'm at. Gotta get ready for
And
work. Okay.
I took one of these Better Homes and Gardens new cookbooks, and I grunged it up. It was from 1975, 1965, something like that. I'm not sure. But I grunged it up and I put some of my recipe cards out of my recipe card box on the front and the back. And that's how I decorated the cover. And then I've got all of these recipes, handwritten recipes, out of my recipe box. That most of these have memories from most of my life, even though I don't cook a lot of this stuff anymore because we eat mostly keto now. Um, but they all still have memories. And so I want to put each one of these in there. So what I did was take all of the separators, the dividers from this cookbook and from a gardening book, and those are going to be my pages. And then I coffee dyed a bunch of recipe cards and index cards, and I'm gluing one of those onto each page, and making pockets with that. Let me move this out of the way. So these are some I've got done. I've just made pockets to put one of those recipes in. And then I'm decorating each of those pages just just with fun vintage stuff. They won't all be vintagey, but most of them will be because that's what I like. I'll make as many of them vintagey as I can. Anyway, that's and then I'll come back and put this one. I just used different um, images of fruits and put on, glued onto this page because it already had some apple on it and a pocket. So these are the pages I've done so far, and working on this one now. So we're each doing kind of a different idea for our book, which is the way we normally do things. We do the same thing, but it's always different.
Yeah. We could actually have the same set of rules and it would be totally different. Mary, one of the things I would highly recommend you watch, since you're liking this idea, is to watch our Same Six Wednesday group. We've been doing that now. This is the 4th session.
Yeah,
so
this is the 4th
we're
time.
working on we're going on 2 years, I think, with it, because it's 6 months worth plus 1, so that's 7 months worth, and we skipped a couple of months a few times. But there's 6 of us, and we use the same 6 items to make whatever we make. So it is really fun to watch us use the same 6 items and how different our art comes with those same 6 things. It's been an amazing project. I have loved that project to death. It's a lot of fun for me to do, and I think everybody else that's been doing it.
Yeah, Barbara Clark, who's in chat, she's
Barbara Clark
one of the
is in
ladies
chat, and
doing it with
she's done
us. I don't think anybody else who's doing it is in chat.
Is in chat today right now. I don't think so. Jamie's having some real bad headache things going on, so she's possibly not here. It's just wearing on her. She's having a rough time with it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know what that's like, and it's not fun.
Well, it's affecting her eyes and her ears and her she's got some stuff she's going to have to deal with, but of course it's one of those things. It's like root canals. It takes the doctor forever to get you in. Hi, Violet.
Hi, Violet. Good to see you.
I've watched every season of Same Six and you love them all. If you look on my channel or Lisa's channel and just type in, it's just a minute, I'll write it down for you. Hashtag.
Right here.
Lisa's got it right already there. Same Six Wednesday. And then every hop has got a list in the description box. You know how you click the more button and it opens up, there'll be a list of all the hoppers in that description box. So if you just type in Same Six Wednesday with that hashtag like Lisa showed you, it will automatically pop up all of the players for that particular month.
And I have a playlist on my channel that has all of them. Now, it doesn't have everybody else's. It just has mine, but it has all 4 sessions.
Right. And if you get to all 4 sessions, then you can get to everybody's video. And Barbara's getting you a link. Mary. Thank you, Barbara. And guys, if I have missed anybody coming in, I'm really sorry. I guess I'm not paying really good attention today. I might even use up a whole spool of washi tape. Now, would that be really weird?
That would be an accomplishment, actually.
Uh-huh. Um, Violet, your power's been out, hun. I'm sorry about that. That is
Yeah,
not a
that's no
fun
fun.
thing. Sunday, I wasn't too worried about the power going out, but I was really worried I was going to lose my internet. Um, I didn't, but out for a blink, Julie, but stayed off the computer until the storm had passed. Yeah. Well, our internet has been in and out and in and out, and the Cox cable trucks are up and down the road almost every day. It's like, okay, guys, fix it. Do I have to call and be snotty again? Well, that's what happened the last time.
Well, sometimes that's what it takes, unfortunately.
Well, and it took one guy 4 days because he found places where wire had broken from the storm and they had just rolled it up and thrown it alongside the road because it took too much to fix it at the time. Stuff like that. He traced everything down until it actually made things work again. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue. Glad to have you.
Okay, how many more little brown ones do I have? I have about 3 more little brown ones. I just love this paper. This is just, it's fun paper.
Yeah, you're making me want to make a journal
That whole paper.
out of that
Well,
paper.
um,
And just little
I
collages on the corner. I think I'm really loving that idea.
oh, I love the little collages on the corner. I'm thinking that these, see, maybe with
Uh-huh.
some maybe with some eco dyed paper
Yeah.
interspersed with it, because I have some eco dyed papers. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. I know that I have to use them though. I have to use them because I cannot allow myself to buy stuff like that and not use it. I must use what I have and stop doing that thing where I don't.
Stop doing that thing.
That is just a bad thing. It's just.
Um,
Okay. I couldn't find a same-sex playlist. Is there one? Yeah, there is on my channel. Just a minute, Barbara. I'll go get it. It's not a problem if I can find my doodad here. Well, now that's interesting.
what?
Oh, I'm not. There it is. I've got it. It just was really hiding. Okay, and I can't post there, so I have to.
No, that's not going to work. All right, save that for something. Okay, let's think of something different. Think of something different to go there.
Okay, there is my Same Six Wednesday playlist. Lisa has one too, but um, in my videos, you will find the links to everybody's videos, and they may all have playlists too. It's hiding from me on my channel. Yep. Uh-huh. It's just hiding. It's way far down in. Probably, Barbara, because I haven't used it to place a video in a while. Those are interesting vegetables.
Yeah, it's like this is the roots,
Mhm.
so it's like this.
Yeah.
Does that
Mhm.
look a little better?
Yeah, it's a little bit easier to understand. Oh, I was watching Dee Dee the other day, and okay, how do I explain it? She was, doing a little collage thing, and she said she was going to make carrot people. Okay, Mary, have a great day. So glad to find you. So glad I met you. She was talking about carrot people. Have you ever seen Dee Dee draw carrot people? They're really cute.
um, I'm not sure.
Well, they're like this. Just a minute, I'll bring you in.
Kind of like Hannah's mushroom people.
Yeah, probably like Hannah's mushroom people. See, it's a carrot person. And then they can have little arms if you want them to. Or you can have a bunch of them that are standing together. And you have a carrot people crowd. Anyways, I was so funny to have her talk about carrot people, but when they're off in the distance, they look like people standing there in a crowd. So it was I thought it was kind of fun to have her tell us that she was going to make carrot people. So what was I going to do with this piece? I was going to put it right there. Is that what I was going to do? Must be going to what I was going to do. Shouldn't get distracted. I forget what I'm doing.
That's easy to do. I'm not distracted. I just can't think.
Yeah. Well, and of course, we've been getting up early every day this week because uh, we've had, one appointment or another. Jeff and his dad, and me and the dentist, and just, in general, we've had to get up every morning early. So today, we weren't supposed to have to get up early. And then what happens is Jeff's dad's doctor called us at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh goodness, what
Yep.
was he thinking?
Well, he was thinking that he was going to take care of the phone call, not his nurse. That's what he was thinking. And, I can appreciate that he was the one to call Jeff and tell him what was going on, not the nurse. So
Yeah,
that was. That's how you paint people in the distance. Yeah, it is. You make them carrot people. Oh. And I've seen them like that, but I've just never heard them called that before, too. That was what was really funny when she said it. And I wasn't the only person who said what? So,
What do you mean, carrot people?
what do you mean, carrot people? A horse looking back from the front end. Oh, mm-hmm. Yes, I can see that. Okay, so now if we put that there and there.
Okay. Need something to cover that up. What is he doing? I guess he's chewing on that chew toy, but for somebody who's supposed to be asleep, he sure is making some noise. But he's being quiet. He's not whining or
Yeah,
crying out. So
no, he's just chewing on his toy.
oh.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, Lisa.
Okay. Oh no, I was going to put something. Don't jump in yet. Something needs to go right there.
Oh, something needs to go right there? Okay. Okay. Yep, these are turning out cute. I like them. I like them. I'm really liking the, I don't know, sort of style of this book.
Yeah.
It's not just, it's kind of got writing space kind of thing. That's kind of
Yeah.
what I guess I'm liking
Well,
about it.
and the cool thing is you could write like memories of certain recipes, cooking it with your mom or whatever.
Right. Right. You can put the recipe in there, but then you could write about, when you remember having it last or first or,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And I kind of really like that.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, I guess it is. Never mind. Forget I said that. I put glue on here and thought, oh no, I put it on the wrong side, but it's the same on the side.
Oh, okay. Um,
So it worked out okay.
that's what matters.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm not understanding the horse from the back end thing.
well, I I'm not
I'm
sure
sure it makes
exact.
sense. I just don't understand
I
it.
don't see it. Yeah, I see more of the horse from the front end. You know, like the shape of a horse's head, but if you paint a carrot and add the horse's tail and the horse head looking around back at you or to the side. Oh, hmm. I'd have to try to play with that one, and I'm not sure I have enough brain cells. So,
I'm not a good enough drawer. I don't think.
yeah, me
I'm not a
neither.
good enough drawer.
Hmm. I am not either. I definitely do not have that skill set. Mhm.
Okay.
Just got to remember to ink them all. Ink, ink, ink. I also had to re-ink my this little pad a couple of times. It was apparently really dry. It didn't want to give me any ink.
I may need to go in there and check and make sure my thing's working right, because
Okay.
this is not normal for him to.
You may have to sneak in there.
I'm gonna try. My back door squeals, and I imagine he recognizes it by now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go try. Be back in a minute.
Okay, that's fine. Frank Clark from Simply Painting doing it. Okay. I'm really liking these plain page edges. Margins, they're called margins, Tanya. Yeah, somebody needs to fix her squeaky door. Yes. The tea fairy just came in. He's been busy trying to get chores done. I think his next big project is the gutter on the back side of the garage. He put gutter on the front side of the garage, and he wants it on the back side as well, but he wanted to make sure the front side was going to work before he did the back side. So Julie, I'm sure if Lisa and I stop to draw it out, we might be able to see it. It just, you know, sometimes your brain is on autopilot kind of thing. So
Well, when I got in there, he wasn't making any noise whatsoever. Absolutely quiet. So it must be like static or something.
okay. So he's honestly asleep.
Yeah,
Well, that's a good thing.
it is. It's always a good thing when he's asleep.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one too. That one came out good. Yup, yup.
Yeah, that's cute.
Just
I'm
some
loving those.
little pieces with some little pictures and
Yeah, I want to make a whole journal like that,
yep. hmm
but not necessarily food stuff. Just anything,
No,
whatever I want to put.
yeah, whatever little image you want to put there. Um, just some little book papers and then some little images. Oh, some of the
And a
um,
little bit of washing tape.
oh, and a little bit of washi tape. We got to have a little bit
Yeah.
of washi tape, but you know, some of the where's come on, I've got some in here. I know I've got some in here. Some of the pieces I've cut out of wallpaper. Where are they? Of course, they're not in here. Tim.
Now, Tanya.
I was sure that there was some in here. But you know what I'm talking about, like flowers that you cut out of wallpaper,
Yeah. Or birds or butterflies or stuff out of
birds or
books.
butterflies. Yeah, you could use stickers. I got a bazillion stickers that we don't use enough. Oh, and they need a number. Yes, needs a number.
Yes, you need a number, at least one number.
Yeah, yeah. Not on every page, but on a lot of the pages, there needs to be a number.
Yep. I have found a number and put on this page.
Oh, there you go. See? It might even be fun to put a big ink number with a stencil and then put your collage on top of it.
It would be, or one of those. Um, oh, I had them out here for something. See if I can find them.
Well, I have some stencils I got at that's awesome,
These
Julie. Oh
rub-on
yes,
transfers.
yes, a rub-on transfer. But I was also thinking like using I've got some stencils from Michael's, like whole packages of stencils, and
Yeah.
they have some big numbers in it. Oh, I even have a giant number from I have a stencil, a 12 by 12 stencil that's just got 9 or 10, it must have 10 numbers. It's got 0 through 9 plus a couple of symbols. So they're great big, and just ink it
That
slightly with ink and then put your collage on top of that. Oh, that'll be cool too.
that sounds good, Julie.
Yes, it does. Okay, I got to have another, I have to have one more picture. And I don't think I want a drawing because I just used a drawing. So I need to have a picture, not. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, come here.
I just got a notice for a YouTube video on will your dog listen off leash? I'm like, well, my dog won't even listen on leash.
Okay.
Definitely not ready for that one yet.
Oh, I see. Okay, so those are drawings, and I don't want to use them. That's too big. Guess I could use a cookie. These are kind of bent on the edge down here, so they're. Barbara's got to get food. I just realized I am in so tight you can't hardly see anything. Um, they're bent, so they're not letting me turn the page very well.
Ah, okay. Well, this one I think is finished.
Oh, that's pretty.
So we will let it sit up there and grab another one.
Oh, I like this one. It's a Jello mold. Yeah, they're making a Jello mold. Oh, these are stapled together. Oh, oh, oh. Come here. Okay.
Oops. That really did a whole lot to straighten that out, didn't it?
Uh-huh. Oh, I ruined the cookies.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. I knew it was going to happen. And I am going to have to go turn the air conditioner down. I will be right back.
Alrighty.
But it's warm in here. So.
That's a good idea, Sue. That's a good idea. Oh, that didn't work very well. I've done that with tissue paper when I didn't have any tissue paper and I needed some. I just repurposed some, tried to make it look a little nicer. Hi, Allie Kay. Good to see you. Okay, I think I'm going to try to make this roughly match the...
Hi, Miss Allie. Hi, Sherry. Sue, did we
Hi,
say hello? I
Sherry.
hope so. You saw Sue's comment about the
I
ironing the
did,
piano?
yes.
Okay. This time of day, okay, the air conditioner starts to run a lot more often. If I'm working right here, this corner is just hot as I'll get out. If I'm sitting at my desk, I am so cold I have to cover up. So it's like, good grief, come
Just
on.
can't win.
Nope. Makes you wonder.
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, I wanted this to cover that up,
Uh-huh.
and I tore my corners to go down in here in the wrong place.
Well, put it
I have to
up.
put something behind there.
Yeah. A little piece of book paper or something like that will work.
Yeah. Or maybe something on top of it.
Pressing gift wrap so she could use it again. Yeah. I press it so I can cut it up from my art.
There you go.
Oh dear. Who knew? Who knew? And packing paper, of course. Of course, I don't press it till I'm ready to use it because a lot of times packing paper is something that you want scrunched up anyway. So
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
Um,
I was watching something. Oh, I know. An interview of one of the artists that has been teaching in the collage fodder with Willa something or other, whatever her name is. Anyways, she had used her underpaper to make some collage paper. Um, which lots of people do. And somebody asked her what it was, and she said, "Well, when we moved, I told my husband I wanted one entire box of that packing paper saved." And I just laugh, and I'm laughing hysterically because every time we moved, I saved at least one, if not two, boxes of that newsprint packing paper. And we, the last time we moved, Jeff used a whole bunch of that packing paper to get us moved because nobody else, we moved ourselves last time. So um, it was like he always told me, "Why are we saving this? Why are we saving this?" But I have a half a box left and a box that's folded. It's not a huge box, but I always saved a dish pack full of it. So it will make roughly 85. Willow Wanders. Thank you, but Brittany. Hello, Brittany. I was working on a paper making kit. It's called Green
Hi,
Science
Britt.
Paper Making Fun Recycling. Who fun? I got a paper making kit when we were on our trip. It's a Crayola one.
I'm
Um,
not liking that.
oh, that's pretty washy. Did that come in that
In this
batch of stuff you got
box.
last?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool washy. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I really like the numbers.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. See if
Yeah,
I can put it away.
I need to paint some of it. I think it'd be fun to paint some of it with the jelly plate.
Some
I
of
just
what?
haven't that
Packing
packing
tape?
paper. Packing
Yeah.
paper. Of course,
I think it
it's
would.
newsprint, so I probably have a newsprint pad around here or two because for some unknown reason, school used to ask for newsprint pads for art classes. I don't know why, but
Yeah. Hannah bought a at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale, I guess. A big pad. It's like, I don't know, 16 by 20 or something, 16 by 24.
uh
I don't
huh.
know. It's a big pad of newsprint paper that was on, when it was on sale, it was practically nothing. Um, and so she bought that. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Um, anyway, it's sitting in there. we Neither one of us, if I'm not making a video, which I haven't been making as many videos, I've got videos I need to make, but if I haven't been making a video or live streaming, I haven't really been doing any art. And she hasn't really gotten much done either. And so we're both getting kind of frustrated by our lack of ability to do that. But we'll figure it out. We just haven't yet.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, I think, well, when he's asleep, I'm going to go make videos. But then I'm just so tired, I just want to sit myself,
Yeah.
So, uh,
Okay. Well, these are too white. We know that. So we're going to just have to do something about that, which means we're going to make a mess.
oh, that sounds fun, Barbara.
Yeah. I didn't realize there was. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that was so dark. I was like, what in the world is that? But it is my coffee re-inker. So probably should have used the distress stain instead of the coffee. Instead of the archival, because the archival does not bleed like the distress does. I have to do these more than once.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I scooted that over too much. Yeah. Just a little bit. Just scooch over a little bit. Oh my goodness. That was not easy. Whew.
Okay, that
That is true, Julie. I understand that completely. I understand that completely because emotions are as exhausting as physical stuff.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, just an FYI, the distress stain does that a lot better than the archival.
Okay, that's good to know.
I mean, I've done this. I did other stuff with the distress, and it came out really cool. And this is just not coming out very well. So I'm going to clean that up. I gotta lay these out, and I'll do the other pile with the archival or the distress because
I don't think that's actually making much difference at all. Oh, well, maybe on this side it will.
I mean, it will do what I wanted it to do in that it will kind of stain the edges a little bit, but it's not.
Not the same look that you were
No,
expecting.
no, the distress stain when you do that to it, it gets little bubbles all over the mat, and you get like splotches, which is
Oh,
really kind of cool. Which is kind of cool. It kind of. So I will just clean this up, and then we'll just do another batch with. Hi, Kathy. But now I got to clean this mess
hey,
up.
Kathy,
See?
good to see you.
Which means we'll have to use the stinky stuff.
The stinky stuff.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I keep Windex down there because after a while, this doesn't necessarily like to be cleaned up. Okay. Now then. Okay, this is the Distress Ink Re-Inker Vintage Photo. And if you just put some on the table like that, like I did the other one, and when you spray this, see, it just kind of goes all over.
Yeah, the other one didn't even really want to mix because it's alcohol.
It's not
If
the
you'd sprayed it
same.
with alcohol, I bet it would have.
It possibly would have.
That makes me want to try it.
This works pretty well, and I probably have way more than I need.
This is such a good vintagey yellow color.
Oh yeah, that is. See, and you get little thin stuff over there, so you can get a better
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it just, I got way too much ink on the table. It's the deal.
You have to do a whole bunch.
Well, I had done big pieces for what do I want to say, for my card pages. So, but yeah, I have to do some more than I've done. And you can put the whole edge of a pile in, and it'll suck up, and then drip it around. Pick up that drip over there. Oh. See, it's just like all over now, and you can just pick up really cool splotchy stuff, like you spilt your coffee. Mm. Just picked a little piece from her corner puncher out of her cereal bowl. Okay. Yeah, all right. Uh-huh.
We've been trying to, do training with Sparrow, and so I'm finding little pieces of puppy kibble everywhere.
Yeah.
So, Hannah, we have to vacuum every single night after he goes to bed because otherwise we're going to have bugs in the house looking for puppy
Yeah.
kibble.
Yeah. That would be likely. Okay, what do we got here? That's not gonna be. Hmm. I was thinking about doing that to some book paper. Maybe I have some book paper I want to do that to. Which book? Oh yeah, this one that's. Yeah.
Adrian's off at work now.
Okay.
I just realized I could come a little closer. That's might be helpful.
This hymnal that I have that has great pages is not got it's kind of white, so I think I'm gonna do up some of its pages with some of that ink.
Oh, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm. That way it's already done. And this is a novel that could do just a little inky up, because I got way too much ink on my table and I don't want to throw it out. One drop was all I needed. Just one.
And you put down 3.
Yes, I did at least 3.
Yeah.
So, now what can I use to move it around? Okay, this. We can just put that over there. Okay. And we squash it out some more. See, I got way too much ink. Okay. And see what pretty stuffs it does when you just.
Yeah. I needed a jelly print session for my mental stability.
Okay, shall we do that next Thursday?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Everybody okay with that? I'm sure they
Yeah.
will be. They don't care.
Yeah, they usually don't care, but it's always nice to ask them if they care. Yeah, Andrew's off work, so remember your thumbs. Oh, that's okay. That's why we have to remember our thumbs, is because Andrew's off work. Okay. I wonder if I could paint with that stuff.
I bet you could.
You know me. I love a jelly session any time of day or night. It's like breakfast, her favorite meal. Okay.
Thanks,
Well,
Barbara.
next Thursday, that's what we'll do then. I could use one too.
I
Just
was,
because it's one of those fun brain things,
yeah. No, I was moving some stuff around and I found this thing and I was like, okay, I remember making this thing, but I can't remember what I made it for. And then I remembered it was to hold big jelly prints in, to be a jelly print folder.
Oh,
And like, and I have not jelly printed since to fill it up. So
that's not good. We can't have you not having your jelly prints filled up.
I know.
Uh-oh, making a mess.
Plus, I think I just really need something to just play and not have to think.
Yeah,
That's what it really comes down to.
that's a good reason, just to play and not think. You see, the other thing is this leaves some this cool yellow stuff that the other one doesn't. It does this blunt, wonderful bleedy thing that's really cool. Oh, Julie says she wishes she doesn't have to go to work that day. Well, I wish you didn't either.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. See, it will give me some really cool collage paper. So, oh, there's a picture on that one. Oh, and it's so cute. This three little kids sitting in the grate.
What color are you using? Julie wants to know, Tanya.
This is vintage photo. I used coffee and I didn't like what it did, so I went back and used the vintage photo. And that's what I used. I'll show you my inside pages in a minute. Uh, I had done them before. I thought I did them while we were live, but I may not have. I don't honestly remember. But I did some cardstock so that I could have that kind of look, that kind of messy. Let's get this. Look at all the ink that's in the paintbrush that I used.
Yeah.
So the big thing is, Julie, I truly got way too much ink. I didn't need but just a tiny drop, and I made a big kind of mess. But it's fine. I mean, I can soak it up, but it just doesn't require that much ink to do what I wanted to do. And I should have taken these pages apart beforehand so that it was easier.
Yeah, the vintage photo really is pretty, isn't it, Julie? I agree.
Yeah, I like that color. It has a really pretty age that it does, and once it's watered down, it also soaks through the pages, so you get different kind of looks based on how much ink is in there. Oof, I'm really gonna have to wash that out. They're about to get it out of my paintbrush.
Finally.
Finally, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mix in a little wild honey color. Oh, yeah. That wild honey is a pretty color, too.
I don't have anything that I don't think that's that color. But now I'll show you. These are the, see, I did some cardstock ahead of time that I used for some of my dividers and for my tabs. I definitely used it for my tabs. Somewhere I have actual divider made up of it. Well, there's a piece of the cardstock down there. And of course the cardstock sucked up more water, so it sucked up more ink. See here?
Oh, yeah, that looks pretty.
Yeah. And the cardstock was a little easier to do. Plus I didn't get too much ink, which is what I did that time. I got too much ink. So see, and I just edged it. It was way easier than trying to use the ink pad to edge all around everything too. I just took all of the sheets of cardstock and stuck it in there. Which gave me that mottled look all around, and then whatever little drops I picked up, which I really like how that came out. So now we know water-based ink, not the it works better. Besides, I think the water-based ink, the water sucks up into the paper better, you know?
Yeah.
Think they'd work like fabric or paper? Well, I've used them like in collage, like paper, many times. Um, I wouldn't
Yeah, I
expect
like adding. In fact, let me show you.
I was gonna say she's got a piece, yeah.
This right here and this right here. The paper towels I have are 2-ply, but this is just 1-ply of it where I picked up watercolor and I just added it into my collage. It gives it a fun texture too.
Okay, to use these, all 12 of them, I am gonna have to cut them out, sort of fussy cutty. So might as well get them ready while the cards are trying to get dry.
Okay.
Okay. Except to fussy cut. I'm going to have to move my other glasses. You wouldn't think that half of a point would make a big difference, but it makes a big difference when it comes to being able to do different things for me. Because it's hard to read the chat with the ones
Yeah.
I've got on right now, but with the other ones, it's not a problem.
Okay, come on.
Now, of course, I really like this happy birthday to you thing. So we will not be getting rid of that. We might not use it in our cookbook, but we definitely are not getting rid of that.
Okay, come on. My glue is not cooperating.
Uh-oh, that's not good. And then
No,
this
it's not.
says, what month is your birth date? What star shines on you? Here are jewels and flowers and birthday cakes too.
Okay.
Okay. So, like April is Easter lily, diamond, and the chosen cake baked in layers, spread with luscious filling, frost top and sides with a soft white frosting. Make little tinted swirls of frosting for candle holders. Okay. Are you talking about just inexpensive readers, Barbara? I think it all depends. I ordered Mom a pair of I don't know. I think they were 8s or 9s. She decided she couldn't wear them. For me, they don't work real well, but these work real well for real 2.5s work really well for me for really close stuff. Like if I'm trying, I can usually with a 2 see a seed bead or something like that. But if I'm having trouble, the 2.5s work real well. But everybody's eyes, I'm sure, are different, and everybody's. Plus, Barbara, you didn't have your 2.5. It's 2.5 is the one I use. Hoping for inexpensive readers. I still haven't ordered a prescription for glasses. Hi, it's MK. MK is hello, welcome. I wanted to say Mary Kay, but I don't
I
think
think
that's
it is
right.
Mary Kay, but I
Is
might
it
be
Mary
wrong.
Kay? Okay.
Tell
Barbara,
us if we're
Jeff has
wrong. Okay.
Jeff has 3s. Um, too. I know that I'm pretty sure Jeff has a couple pairs of 3s. Um, I may be wrong, but they're just way too strong for me. But I was just gonna say, you didn't have your eyes done that long ago, and I think you will find that as as the year goes on, they may get way better too. Um, it takes a little while for them to get happy. Yep, it's me, Mary Kay. Yep, welcome, welcome.
I thought it was because I remembered the Artful Journey.
Hmm.
I always thought that was a cool name. Okay. Now then.
But even the really, really fancy ones I ordered for my mom didn't cost but about $6 or $7. Um, she just found that they didn't. She didn't need it. Once we found out what was going on with her eyes, and we got that sorted out. She really didn't need them.
Okay. I
So,
think our glitter glue is getting a little thick from not being used.
uh-oh. Well, I have to show you something. Okay.
Okay, show us.
Okay. I don't know that you can see it, but see this little line right here?
Yeah.
That's all the Mod Podge collage mixture I have made. My other one's actually empty. Can you imagine that I have let myself get that far down?
It is kind of hard for me to imagine that.
Uh, and I haven't been using it very much, which is, kind of weird. I don't know what's wrong with me that I'm not using very much Mod Podge.
Well, I know what my problem is. I'm not doing very much art, but you have been doing other things, and you used to use it on everything. So
Yeah, I used to use it on everything, and I just I guess I haven't been doing that kind of thing.
yeah.
So, um,
Well, this is
yeah,
taking forever.
and see, Barbara, when I had them do mine, my astigmatism, they corrected it with a fancy implant. So, um, that's another part of it. Made it a lot better for me because the implant took care of the stigmatism. I no longer have an issue with that.
Boy,
Yeah,
look how
just
close that bottle is to the camera.
woo.
That's my refill bottle. I'm trying to
Oh,
fill up this little bottle, but I'm down to the dregs of the refill. So
oh.
never fear, I have another one. Because when I
Well,
bought
that was.
this one, I um I'm not sure exactly what happened. Darren saw it in the cart, I think, at Amazon, and he ordered it. And
Mhm.
I didn't realize he had ordered it. I just knew I had left it in the cart, and so I went in and ordered it. And so I ended up getting two. So this one is gone, and it has been a long time. That lasted a long time.
Yeah. Well, I got another bottle when I went to that art supply store with Jamie because it was such a good price. Yeah, Barbara, that's but the other thing is over time as this because it takes time for that swelling to go down in your eye. Um, it will. I'm pretty sure you'll find it gets better. But yeah, I had bad stigmatisms in both eyes. I've worn glasses since I was in kindergarten. Um, so
Okay, this may not be good.
uh-oh.
It's like it's kind of separated.
Oh, you're gonna have to shake it.
I guess it's too full to shake. I'm going to actually pour a
Um,
little bit in here of the runny stuff
uh-huh.
because that one was too thick.
Right.
Then maybe that'll give me room to shake this
Yeah,
one.
mine separated some too. I can remember that doing that.
I never had that happen before.
Um, I I think just because it sat, I don't think it was anything.
Yeah.
Well, those cards are not going to be ready to work on today. They aren't. So I'm going to have to wait to mess with them until later. But I could ink these, right? Because we're going to play with these. So I definitely need to ink them. You can shake it anyhow, Lisa. You need that runny stuff. Yeah, the runny stuff is what I think keeps it separated.
Yeah. I just, um, I am shaking it, but it was so full, it was hard to shake. And this
Mm-hmm.
one was so thick, it needed a little bit. So I just poured a little bit of the runny stuff in here. But when I
Now,
shook it, now it's glue. It's kind of erupting.
yeah, I don't know about putting them in glue, but um, in my bead release, the one that I have that separates real bad because it's a big bottle and I pour out into the smaller bottle. Um, I put well, actually, I put some of my beads, but you can put marbles or bigger beads, whatever will fit in the hole. And it makes things easier to shake up if you constantly are having to shake something up.
Yeah,
So
that's a good idea. Makes perfect sense.
something glass
I hadn't thought of
so it
it.
doesn't rust.
Yeah,
That's coming out really pretty, Lisa.
thank you.
Okay, this pad is getting all icky. Getting a haircut.
Well,
I might have to send a picture to Ranger and show him my extremely well used pad.
there you go.
Customer satisfaction. I use this all the time. Mhm.
Yeah, it's one thing I'm very glad that I bought was those little bitty pads.
Oh yeah, I like the little bitty ones. As a matter of fact, this one dies. I'm probably gonna have to buy the 4 pack because you can't get them just
Individual.
individual.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been almost 2 hours and I managed to get two done. That's it.
Yay! Well, I didn't get much more than that done.
I got more than that done when I had the puppy in here for 45 minutes.
Well, it's about brain cells and all of those things.
Yeah.
You thinking about going?
No, I'm okay to go ahead. I was just surprised that it's almost been 2 hours.
Okay. Well, because I understand if you're tired, hon. Don't push
I
it.
am tired, but I'll still be tired if I quit. So
Okay.
uh, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yep. Yep. But if you quit, you might get a nap.
No, I won't because if I don't get a nap out, then I just feel drugged,
Oh,
and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
is not a state I need to be in.
Yeah.
Um, because then I will be way more frustrated with the puppy, and that's not fair to him.
No. Okay, so those are ready to do some recipe cards with. And I thought this was kind of fun looking. This might be fun to make a set of recipe cards too. Read the recipe carefully every word of it.
Okay.
Look at the pictures. Okay. Turn on the heat. Oh, I have to tell you, the other day, Jeff was going to get scrambled eggs and sausage for dinner because I couldn't think of anything to cook. There are days when that's it. Even if I start thinking about it in the morning, and this was in the morning, I couldn't think of anything to cook. So I was going to fix him scrambled eggs and sausage for dinner. I happen to like that. It's not his favorite dinner, but he'll settle for it. And I was on Facebook and I watched them take brats and they sliced them and they squashed them and they put cheese in them and cheese on top of them. And then they piled onions and peppers beside them. Well, I put some potatoes beside them on the other side so that we didn't have to have buns because Jeff would want buns if I didn't have the potatoes. So I put the brats and you squish it and you kind of make a boat out of the brat and then put the cheese inside of it.
Yeah.
I used cream cheese and cheddar cheese. Cream cheese in the brat and then cheddar cheese on top of it. And then the onions and peppers and mushrooms and potatoes. And I put it all in the oven and baked it. It was so good. All I did was see this little picture, and I'm like on Facebook, and I'm thinking that looks really good, and it was good. Everybody said I could make that again. So,
All right. Always like
well,
that.
it's usually something I have. I usually have all of those things because I keep brats in the freezer.
Right.
So it was like, oh yeah, this is yummy. We can do this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was wonderful, Barbara. We both liked it. And because it was a big package of brats, it was enough. What did we have? We had dinner, lunch, and then I had lunch. He was gone. So we had 2.5 meals out of it for the two of us. So that was five actual meals out of the package of brats because of it. So it was good. We both enjoyed it. And I think it was something different. That was another part of it.
Yeah.
Because I make brats with onions and peppers. Not all the time, but a fair amount of the
Often
time.
enough that you keep it in stock.
Yeah, often enough, that I keep. Of course, when I have peppers in the garden, I put them in the freezer, and that's what I used the other day was ones that had been in the freezer.
Yeah.
Um, I did notice today I've got some little tiny peppers. Um, I should have had peppers months ago, and they just have not done. The garden is just, and I'm not. It's not just my garden that's doing that. It's everybody's. The friend I have that's a master gardener.
Yeah.
He said his garden it just wasn't. I mean, they got food because he has a huge, like 2 acre garden, so they
Right.
got groceries, but it still didn't do what it normally does. I have to go see the tea fairy. I'll be right back.
All righty.
Jack, thank you. And today we're having spaghetti.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
And it's been cooking since breakfast. So it ought to be very good.
It should. It should be wonderful.
I always like spaghetti sauce the day after.
Yes, me too.
So yesterday, since I had gone to Sam's and came home with meat that had to be put, separated into packages and put in the freezer, I cooked up one package and I actually put it all together last night. So I just pulled it out, stuck it in the pot this morning, and yum yum yum.
That sounds really good.
Well, it's smelling
Oh,
pretty good. Brittany's
do
having
you what? Go ahead.
pizza pizza and birthday cake.
That sounds like a great combination.
And Barbara's
Hi,
got to
Dave.
get another cup of
The Bonnet
on
Girl.
on your card.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
the little girl has a bonnet.
She has a bonnet. It says, "He that is of merry heart hath a continual feast." Proverbs 15:15.
Oh, that's neat. I like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so this will be another set of what do you call those things? In recipe cards or journal cards or journal tags. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. By the way, we come here a minute, please. Turn around. Okay, you got a towel on your chair? Okay, well, don't be leaning back. The boy's got blood on his back.
Oh dear.
Oh, no big deal. He went to the
No big deal.
dermatologist.
Just blood.
Yeah, he would. I just don't want it on his chair.
I don't blame him. We don't care he's bleeding. Just don't mess up the furniture.
Yeah, he's not pleased like that. It's just yeah. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just kind of used to it.
Oh, he's been outside again.
Yeah, yeah. No, he went to the dermatologist earlier in the week,
Oh,
so he has a spot, and it just decided that it was open. It's fine. It's just just don't want it on the chair. Yeah, these Florida boys. Mhm. Oh, you're gonna put one of those numbers on there?
I'm going to put several of these numbers on here.
Oh, I really like those as far as rub-ons.
Me
Um,
too. I wish I had bought a dozen of them instead of just one package.
well, and I didn't see them till recently, and they only had, I think, one package. They might have had
Yeah,
two packages, but of course, I haven't been going to Dollar Tree very much.
I haven't been either.
I've been trying
But
to
if I go
avoid.
back, I will look to see if they have any more because I really like them.
Yeah, I've been trying to avoid what happened uh, yesterday, which I guess I ought to do an enabling thing right now too. Just because not everybody
Yeah,
was here in the beginning.
yeah. Let me make you
Um,
big. You can
okay,
enable.
so I can enable. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, I was in. I had to go. Mom wanted some yarn, so I went to Hobby Lobby, guys, and I'm enabling you because I will do a haul, but I just wanted you to see some of what they have on clearance because they have a ton of trim and ribbon. Now, I don't need ribbon, but there was a couple of trims I got. And then they have this, there's like a half a aisle of this Paper Studio stuff that's envelopes. and cards, and I was thinking envelope journals and stuff when I got it. But you see, this one is $6.99 marked down to $1.74. So, um, and this is 150 pieces. They actually had 100-piece boxes of those, but they also had. Just a minute, I want to touch that with my inky hand. They also had these, um, and this is a $25 box for $6.24. It says what? There's 120 cards and 120 envelopes, and there are multiple colors. But I'll do a haul of everything I got. But I just wanted you to see that these are cards with the envelopes that match. And my thought was that they would be fun to do little journals where you kind of like use the cards as the innards and the envelopes as the outside part. So, oh, okay. Barbara says they online you cannot get the deal, and I've never noticed them to really do the clearancey stuff online, but I
Yeah, I've
just
never actually shopped online at Hobby Lobby, so I was wondering if
yeah,
they would do the clearance because it's like they just mark down what's in each store, marks down what they want to,
what
you
they
know.
have, yeah. You can make me back small again.
All right, just a second. Ah,
Um, and I just didn't want to not tell somebody that they were doing that, and then show up and have them in the hall, and because I don't know when I'm going to get my haul done. Um, but that's how I met Mary yesterday. I was in the store, and we both got a little. I got very carried away, so I was doing retail therapy is what I was doing.
I think I need a little bit
Of retail
of
therapy.
retail therapy.
Yeah.
Feels like everything I've bought lately has been for the dog,
Yeah. Yeah.
for the puppy, for the baby. Uh, and I
They
don't
may be on
resent,
sale.
doing that, but he's just
They
not
may
that
be on.
appreciative.
Oh, just that style may be out of stock. Okay, that may be true. I, and see, I don't usually shop online because they would make me pay shipping, and if I have to pay shipping, that irritates me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, Brittany. Lisa could. We should make a sheet of pros and cons about getting a new puppy just using your comments. Yeah, I can't buy anything for myself because I'm spending all my money on the puppy. I can't get any sleep because the puppy doesn't sleep. Hmm.
Well, I have to say, even knowing everything I know now, I would still do it again if I had the chance, but it is harder than I expected. I knew I would be, I told Tanya I knew I would be physically exhausted. I just didn't realize how mentally and emotionally exhausting it would be. But
Well, it's kind of like having a baby.
kind of like that.
Uh huh.
Ooh, yeah, I like that too.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But what I
And that
really
one
like
really
about
was like that. It was, see, like this one.
uh huh.
So it was
Yeah.
splotchy, you know.
Yeah, they go
It's not
down.
because that didn't all come off.
They're totally different than the old kinds of rub-ons.
They
They
are,
go right
yeah.
down and
And even when it looks like it's not sticking, where it
yeah,
stays dark, it still sticks down.
yeah. They're
So I will definitely buy those again if I see them at Dollar Tree, even if they're $1.25.
yeah, because now they're all a
They're worth
dollar
a
and a
dollar
quarter
and a
now.
quarter. Puppy, yes. I needed a puppy. Yeah. Yes, I needed a puppy. Um, I may need a puppy too. I don't know, but um, no, I'm not a puppy kind of person. But um, oh, he is sleeping though now. He slept from 10 o'clock last night till 7 o'clock this morning.
And that's a long time.
That's a long time. If he could just manage not to pee that long during the day, it'd be great. But he's still every time he turns around, he's got to go during the day. It's like seriously, you can go
Well,
all night, but you can't go 45 minutes during the day.
part of
Mm.
that is because he wants to go outside and play,
That is absolutely the truth.
you
That
know.
is absolutely the
And
truth.
kids do that too. You know, they're in the
Yeah,
car, they have to go to the bathroom. It's not because they have to go to the bathroom, it's because they want to get out and see the new bathroom in the new gas station.
I feel like I should put something else on that, but I don't know what. So I may just leave it like that.
Okay, your flowers right there,
Yeah.
right to the right, upper right, go up. Nope, no, too far. Go up on that flower. Okay, go over to the right just a little bit. No, right, not left. Okay, under kind of halfway under
That's
the sink. Yeah, right in there. Right in,
right in here.
yeah, no, right where the white corner of the flowers is. Right there. Don't you
Okay.
have a little tiny butterfly that you could put in there? A rubber
Um,
stamp that you could just stamp a butterfly in there?
you would think I would have a little tiny butterfly stamp, but I do not think I do.
How about a bumblebee or a little tiny butterfly sticker, or do you have, I can't remember, do you have a butterfly punch?
I do have a little bitty butterfly punch. Oh
Okay, then
goodness.
just punch a little piece of paper and put a butterfly right there.
Okay, if I can find
Maybe
that
ma-
butterfly punch.
maybe one of the colors of your little girl, like the blue or the red or the yellow, so that it kind of brings your little girl color up. Excuse me,
Let's see.
if that makes sense what I'm talking about. There's a
Yeah,
butterfly
it
right
does.
there on top. I see it. I see it.
There's
Hmm.
that one. And I have a littler one, I think.
Well,
I
that
thought,
one
here
would
we
be
go.
fine. Either one would be fine.
That one I think is too tiny.
It's awful tiny. Yeah, I think that one you've already got out will be fine. But
Okay.
and like I said, if you use like the blue or the red, if you got something close, it would bring the the
Where did I
color
put
up
that?
into the top. If that makes sense, what I'm trying to
It,
tell you.
it does. It makes perfect
Okay.
sense. And I've got, I
Sorry.
think, the perfect thing. I just can't figure out where I put it.
Okay.
Oh, Lisa. Oh, there we go. That's how it was. Oh no, this
Okay.
is red and she's pink.
Oh,
But I may try it anyway, just to see. We can use it somewhere else if I don't use it here.
yeah.
Okay, that's not quite the right color, but I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can find something that's the right color.
Okay, this is not quite dry, but it's dry enough that I can work with it. So,
That's not pink enough.
And I needed
I can make
to.
one out of your yummy jelly print you sent me.
That would work perfect.
Yeah. Let's see, where would be the best place? I think it'd be good if it had a little color in it, not just the.
Not just plain.
Let's see.
Okay, now that other washi tape I've been using all along is too big for the cards. So let's see if we have. Oh yeah. A little narrower washi tape. Oh, but I gotta put these back first. Because, I got stuff out and then I didn't put it away.
We went to the vet to get for his second puppy visit, get his vaccinations, all that stuff. And when we went the first time, he was 9 weeks old and he weighed 6 pounds. And the vet said, well, when you come back in 3 weeks, he'll weigh about 13 pounds. We came back in 3 weeks, he weighed 13 pounds. I was like, man, you're good.
Yep. Okay, so what do we want to use? We need a smaller washi tape.
I think I want more than one butterfly. So let's get that paper back out and see if I can find some.
I think we'll use this one. I think that would be a good one. Probably about the right color. That's the one I want to use. I think that's the one I want to use. I don't think I want it sparkly. Yeah, that's it. That's the one we're going to use, I think. We'll put it on there and we'll see. Okay.
What do you think about that?
Oh yeah. Yep. It's just it needed a little bit of something to really pull your eye.
Yeah. That one I don't think is really dark enough.
The white, the one that's partly white.
Yeah, well, it's actually partly light pink, but it's a little too light. But we will fix that.
The little touch of blue, yeah. That just kind of. Okay.
And I like my butterflies all to be flying different directions. I don't know why.
Oh yes. They need to all fly different directions. Okay, so this computer is very noisy at the moment.
I can't believe he is still being so quiet. It worries me that my monitor's not working.
Do you need to go check him?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
I think I do. If he's in there crying, I'll be so sad. Okay. Especially since I bought this monitor so I could hear him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will be right back.
Okay. For some reason, this collage needs scribbled around. Don't ask me why, but y'all know that sometimes they just need that. Here. Yep, I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to do, gotta do multiple cards like that. Thank you.
Well, he was being quiet. I did, when I peeked over there, I saw him moving, so he just hasn't decided to
To
voice
wake up
himself
and,
yet.
yeah.
But when I opened the door to go in there, I realized we had had a little tiny rain shower. And it was the weirdest thing. If this is my studio and this is the house,
Uh-huh.
it rained right here. And then down the sidewalk that direction were like 3 spots where it rained. And in between those spots were dry areas.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
And out by the
Yep.
car, the whole driveway looked wet. So it's like weird. The place I don't need it on the driveway, it got
Is
wet,
wet.
and the grass,
Yeah.
I don't know if the grass got wet or not. I didn't look that hard, but anyway.
Um. Well, we get rain like that all the time, but it will literally pour in the backyard and not in the front yard. I mean, just torrential downpour in the backyard, not in the front yard. So,
Okay. Well, I've got 3 done today. Got these 2
yay!
and that one.
Well, I
So we'll
got
see what I
several
can do
little.
to get started for the next 10 minutes. Then I'll have to get off at 4.
Okay. Well, I've done. I did several little collages in there, and then I've got these things ready to go, and I'm just working on, just I'm just gonna work on these little cards for now. They're still a little damp, so I'll have to make sure they lay out. I can't put them away.
Right. Okay.
But these will be great journal cards or recipe cards or whatever you want to do with them. They're also a little curvy. They'll flatten out when they get dry.
Yeah.
No, but this, like I said, this collage for some reason, this piece needs the scribble thing
Oh,
happening.
well, you must scribble it then.
Yep. Well, for some reason, it just needs to be scribbled on. So, oh, that's a pretty border.
It is, isn't it? I'm
Uh
hoping I
huh.
can not mess it up trying to get it out of there to be a
Barbara
border
says
on.
she likes this little bit earlier time. Does it work for you?
I think it will work, definitely work better than the 2 o'clock time.
Yeah. Well, and if he gets fussy, we have already done 2 hours.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
the Gardener's Catalog. That looks like a nice book.
It is a really nice book. It's very, very brittle paper.
Hmm.
So I worry about, I
Oh,
always am not sure if what I'm trying to tear out is going to work or not.
yeah. Hmm.
Well, I'm glad it works for you, Barbara, because I think it does work for me.
And I still had plenty of time to get lunch and all that good stuff. So,
Yeah. Well, Hannah, always eats lunch early
hmm,
on Thursdays because she goes into work at noon.
yeah,
And so today I just ate with her instead of eating after I took her to work.
yeah.
And so it worked out.
Barbara says it's more time for a nap afterwards.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-huh. Now we know. We know what Barbara's thinking.
Oh, yeah, he's
Hmm.
about to get demanding.
Well, but it's going on 4 o'clock, so he did
Yeah.
really well.
Oh, he's he's knocking at the door on the grate,
Uh-huh.
so he's ready. I got to go.
Okay. All right, hon. Well, we'll see you next Thursday. Well, we'll
Okay.
see you Monday night. Yeah, hopefully you'll feel better
Hopefully. Yeah.
on Monday. If
Love you
not,
all. Sorry to end it
love
so
y'all.
abruptly.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.